The situation in the Russia-Ukraine conflict continues to evolve rapidly. In the latest update, we'll cover significant developments. First, about the Ukrainian incursion into Russia. Ukrainian forces launched a cross-border mechanized offensive into Kursk Oblast on August 6th, continuing their operations within Russian territory. Russian sources report rapid Ukrainian advances, with forces reaching up to 35 kilometers from the international border with Sumy Oblast. While Russian claims suggest Ukrainian control over some areas, Ukrainian forces likely do not hold all the territory within the maximalist extent of these claims. Geolocated footage and reports indicate Ukrainian activity in several locations, including Sudzha and the 38K-024 highway near Anastasievka. Russian mill bloggers also highlight the innovative tactics employed by Ukrainian forces. The Kremlin is likely to attempt to reclaim territory seized by Ukrainian forces in Kursk Oblast, viewing these advances as a strategic blow to President Vladimir Putin's legacy of Russian stability and resurgence. Russian military sources report disorganized civilian evacuations and concerns over safety. Putin held a virtual meeting with Kursk Oblast acting head Alexei Smirnov on August 8th, discussing the situation and portraying the Russian government as effectively managing civilian safety. The lack of a coherent Russian response to the Ukrainian incursion underscores the operational surprise achieved by Ukrainian forces. Russian forces continued their offensive operations in Kharkiv Oblast, focusing on areas north and northeast of Kharkiv City. Despite ongoing efforts near Hlyboke, Vovchansk, and Taike on August 7th and 8th, there were no confirmed changes to the front line. The Ukrainian Kharkiv group of forces reported that Russian forces recently transferred a unit from Luhansk Oblast to the Vovchansk direction. Russian sources also noted that Ukrainian forces are conducting counterattacks in the region. These operations indicate the continued strategic importance of Kharkiv Oblast in the broader conflict. In Luhansk Oblast, Russian forces persisted with offensive operations along the Kupiansk-Svatove-Kreminna line on August 8th. The Ukrainian General Staff reported Russian attacks northeast of Kupiansk and various other locations, but no confirmed changes to the front line were observed. A notable development was a HIMARS strike by Ukrainian forces on August 5th, targeting a Russian command post near Bogdanivka, Luhansk Oblast. This strike reportedly killed the commander of the Russian 2nd Battalion of the 51st Airborne Regiment, and several officers, though ISW has not independently confirmed this report. Russian forces continued their offensive operations in Donetsk Oblast, focusing on multiple directions near Seversk and Chasiv Yar on August 7th and 8th. Despite these efforts, no confirmed changes to the front line were reported. Elements of the Russian 106th and 98th Airborne Divisions are reportedly operating in the region, particularly near Ivano-Dorivka and Chasiv Yar. In the Toretsk area, Russian forces advanced within New York but faced Ukrainian counterattacks. These operations reflect the ongoing intensity of the conflict in Donetsk Oblast, as both sides struggle for control. In the southern axis, Russian forces continued ground attacks near Robotyne and northeast of Robotyne near Mala Tokmashka in western Zaporizhia Oblast on August 7th and 8th. Ukrainian forces successfully repelled Russian attacks in the Dnipro direction in Kherson Oblast during the same period. Russian elements, particularly from the 61st Naval Infantry Brigade, continue to operate on the islands in the Dnipro River Delta. These ongoing operations highlight the strategic significance of the southern axis, particularly in the Zaporizhia and Kherson regions, as both sides aim to secure key positions. Russian forces conducted a limited series of missile and drone strikes against Ukraine on the night of August 7th to 8th. The Ukrainian Air Force reported the interception of 2 Kh-59 cruise missiles and 4 Shahed-136 or 131 drones over Odessa, Kherson, and Kirovohrad Oblasts. These strikes, originating from Belgorod Oblast and Krasnodar Krai, underscore the ongoing Russian campaign to target Ukrainian military and civilian infrastructure. Despite these attacks, Ukrainian air defenses continue to demonstrate their effectiveness in mitigating the impact of Russian missile and drone operations.